Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maxwell Demille talking, broadcasting live from the Cicada Club here in the historic Oviatt Building in downtown Los Angeles, California, America's greatest summer playground. Where tonight, it's the Johnny Holiday program. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to announce the winners of the I Love Johnny Holiday Because contest. The second place prize was awarded to Chantal Filson. And she received an all expenses paid trip to the Cicada Club. And the winner of the grand jackpot, Mr. Nathan Smile. Mr. Nathan, please step up to the microphone. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Smile. Tell me, how does it feel to win the grand jackpot?
Why, Maxwell?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Smile.
It feels really awesome. Thank you so much. This is an incredible evening and my favorite place in the whole world to hang out.
In his own words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Nathan. And I'm going to read the winning entry of Nathan's. Because he's the winner, he gets it read. Ladies and gentlemen, I demand complete silence in respect for Mr. Nathan Smythe, the winner of the grand jackpot. And now, here it is, your complete silence, so I may concentrate. I do declare it is a challenge to find the words to describe a crooner so refined, well-dressed, polite, a smooth singer and funny, but such could also be said of gents Kirsch and Tunney. What sets him apart is when you hear him sing, 'cause his voice recalls memories of his dear Uncle Bing. Johnny, when you're up on stage with Dean Mora, the sound is so sweet, none could ever ignore ya. Why, when Johnny's on stage, all cicadas a trance. Some sit and admire, while others must dance. I couldn't stop dancing till my feet got blisters the night he sang all those songs with the cute Lindy sisters. We wanted him to keep singing till dawn, but he heard he had to get back to good old Forest Lawn. Before I go, just one more thing to say. A better friend you won't find than dear Holiday. He's so generous, kind, and always thinking of others. A guy like him, well, I do wish we were brothers. Nathan Smythe, very nice. The winner of the grand jackpot of the I Love Johnny Holiday Because contest. And of course, this contest was sponsored by myself. Mr. Holiday had nothing to do with it. Of course, he's too modest. Too modest to admit it was his idea. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of wonderful ideas, here's the main idea man behind the Cicada Club's music department, Mr. Dean Mora. Mr. Mora, please step up to the microphone. Could you tell the folks here at the Cicada Club and those watching this broadcast around the world and across the nation what's in store for them in 2 weeks when you debut the Latin Hairs?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's correct. We'll have our crack troupe of musicians playing the finest of Latin music for your entertainment and very much amusement, yeah.
Such as
Latin-y type Latin stuff.
So you won't want to miss the Latin-y type Latin stuff in 2 weeks here at the Cicada Club. Thank you, Dean. And of course, we'll see Dean at the Orpheum Theater June the 29th for Safety Last. And his Broadway cavalcade show with yours truly, Master of Ceremonies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Johnny Holiday program, and with your star, Johnny Holiday.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Nathan Smythe. That was poignant,
well written, and I'll give you the $20 later.
What, 20? I thought it was 5.
I want to tell you, sitting outside there talking with some of the folks, I have to say, this is our third show, and as Mrs. Rooney was leaving, and she'll be back on July 31st, I think she'd like to do some numbers with us, and she might bring Mickey with her. Should be a lot of fun. And so I want to say, because I know Mickey's going to be watching this, Mickey, we love you, we miss you, and we hope you'll come back to the Cicada Club. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the second set started off with the tune that Bing did some time ago, back I think in 1936, but we're going to swing it a little bit. I took a multivitamin and my Centrum Silver seems to be kicking in. A little pennies from heaven, Mr. Mora. Every time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over the town. Be sure your umbrella is upside down. Oh, trade him for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things that you love, you must have flowers, showers, whatever. So when you hear it thunder, do not run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Take it away, boys. Yep, you down. Go! Oh! This is for you, Mrs. Bloor. Oh, every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You look so cute. You'll find your fortune falling all over the town. Be sure your umbrella is upside down. Trade it for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you love the things that I love, like Jennifer Keys. Don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Lots of pennies for you and me. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, boys. Thank you so very much. My goodness, this band is so fantastic. And Jennifer, you distract me with your loveliness. You really are gorgeous. Thank you so much. You're very kind to be here. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I learned about the Cicada Club just only about 3 or 4 years ago. And I have never, ever enjoyed myself and met so many wonderful people. And I hope you'll keep coming back because there's a lot of great performers that come here. And we'll be back on July 31st. But now we're going to do a waltz because we haven't done one on the Johnny Holiday program before. And this goes back some years. It's called The Shadow Waltz. I have to be serious for this number. In the shadows, let me come and sing to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Hold me in your arms and let me cling to you. Let me linger long. Let me sing my song. In the winter, let me bring the spring to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Love's old songs will be new. In the shadows when I come and sing to you, dear, in the shadows when I come and sing to you. Shadows on the wall, I can see them all, here and there, everywhere, silhouettes in blue, dancing in the dew. Here am I, where are you? Bring the spring to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Love's old songs will be new. In the shadows when I come and sing to you, dear. In the shadows when I come and sing to you. Thank you very much. And you all waltz so nicely. Thank you so much. It's an old favorite from 1933. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring back up that young little Mozart of the clarinet. That young lady who just wows them all. Little Chloe. Come on back up here, you little munchkin. Now, this microphone's a little too high for you, isn't it? Can you... No, you're not Artie Shaw. You don't want to do that. You'll break your neck. How's this? Hey, is that all right? Laura? So, you know, Chloe, now that you're 19 and they're still serving food so you can stay here, which was my problem when I was a young singer, you know. I was 19 some time ago. So have you picked a number for the boys to play just to make you look, well, I think you've put them all to shame because you're so damn good. But what are you going to do?
You're getting to be a habit with me.
Well, I know that, but what are you going to sing? Oh, she's going to, yes, an old song. This is the heroine tune, and it's going to be performed by Little Miss Chloe Carranzo. Hold on to your socks. Give a big Cicada thank you to this talented young lady. I know of very few young people that have embraced our kind of music as much as this very, very gracious and talented young lady, and you brought your mother with you, so I guess, well, you're too young. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's thank her again. Chloe, thanks so much. You're so smooth, you're like Velveeta. The 2-pound loaf, economy size. You know, everybody was so mesmerized by Jan Daly earlier, including myself. In fact, I had to go upstairs and change my clothes. And I want to tell you, she is, you think the timing's terrible, boys. I got to tell you something. She was just marvelous, and I asked Jan if she would come back and do a couple more songs for us, and I think, well, she's standing right over there. Ladies and gentlemen, our new society chanteuse, Miss Jan Daly. Delightful, delicious, and lovely. That's you, my dear. I really have to say, I'm outside and they're all talking about you, and she was holding notes that Katherine Grayson couldn't even touch, with all due respect. I mean, marvelous, and I want to know what you're going to do for the folks next, because I got to stand in the back of the room, you know. I got to get it all, get the full effect.
Okay, I'm going to do It Was Just One of Those Things.
Oh, well, I'm going to step aside, because I've known that too many times. Jan Daly, everybody.
It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy things, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer's wings, just one of those things. If we thought a bit about the end of it when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, amen. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. Just one of those things. What is this thing called love? This crazy thing called love. Who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart and you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord, heaven above, what is this thing called love? Mr. Dean Mora. I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart and you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord, heaven above, what is this thing, this crazy thing? It was just one of those things. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna do one more.
Can you give us one more?
Of course.
And Jan, I just want to say on behalf of everybody here, because we know you have a flight to catch early in the morning, And I just want to say one more time, thank you so much for blessing us with your talent this evening. Isn't she wonderful? This is the way it should be. Thank you, Jan. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, here's a song that is on my CD that's a tribute to Bob Hope. And you'd never know that this was out of one of his wild and wacky movies called Road to Rio, where the camel spit up in Bob's face and then he had to deliver a line. But this is the song that came from that song, that movie. Love is funny. Or it's quiet, or it's mad. It's a good thing, or it's bad, but beautiful. Beautiful. Take a chance, and if you fall, you fall. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind at all. Love is tearful, or it's gay. It's a problem, or it's play. It's a heartache either way, but beautiful. And I'm thinking, if you were mine, I'd never let you go, and that would be but beautiful, I know. It's a problem, or it's lame. It's a heartache either way, but beautiful. And I'm thinking, if you were mine, I'd never let you go. And that would be but beautiful. I know.
Jan Daly, you are but beautiful. And I want to say two things. One, You are spectacular. And I remember this because Bing introduced this, I think it was in the road to Zanzibar or Rio, and he sang it to Dottie L'Amour, but with all due respect, Uncle Bing, I think Jan nailed that one pretty good. And number two, Jan, I want to tell you that I know a lot of people are watching this, and I think Jan joins me in urging all of you, please donate to the USO. Do what you can to help the people that are doing so much of the heavy lifting right now. And let's all give a big round of Cicada applause to our marvelous friend, Jan Rooney. Thank you. Jan Rooney? I beg your pardon, Jan Daly. And Jan Daly's got some CDs, and if you want to hear some good music, it's right outside. Jan Daly, everybody. And Jan Rooney, I don't know what's going on, except I think I'm still in the parking lot. And now Dean's going to tell me what's next. Oh, really? Oh, well, this is a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really a thrill, actually, to bring this young lady up on the stage. Haven't heard her sing here in a little bit of time, and I've known her for some time, and I want to bring her up here right now, the very lovely, talented Miss Kim Lane. Kim, where are you? Oh, you're on. Hello. Well, I'm going to step forward. You may step behind, because I'll give you this one. How are you?
You know how petite I am.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I used to be too, until I got this whalebone corset that's killing me right now.
I understand.
No, you don't. Now, you know, you're too short to be standing next to me because I don't like to look down. But I want to say, Kim, what are you going to sing for the folks tonight here at the Cicada Club?
Johnny, I'm singing Smile tonight.
Oh, how lovely. Well, I think that'll be a very nice song. Here's Miss Kim Lane with her rendition of the Chaplin tune, Smile.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. If there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your tears and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. If you just light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Kim, that was marvelous. You make us all want to smile, huh? Kim Lane, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, my dear. Marvelous Kim Lane. Thank you. You know, we have a lot of variety here tonight. We've got another new voice, never performed here at the Bug Club, here at the Cicada Club. By the way, it's 14 years, so I assume all of you are going to return to some other place to live later on. But for right now, I want to introduce a young lady that was introduced to me by a fledgling singer. She just moved here, I think, from Chicago. She's got a new CD out, and I want you to meet a really talented young lady, very talented young lady, Miss Courtney Freed, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up here, Courtney. Let them all take a look at you. You know, my dress looks better on you than me, I must say. We got to fix this, though. We got to get you a little height. Maybe Mr. DeMille. You know, Courtney, now, you told me you're also doing something, I think, at the Lyric Theater.
Yes, a production of a musical called I Ghost.
High Hopes?
I Ghost.
I Goats?
I Ghost.
I Ghost. Okay, well, that's at the Lyric Theater. And Miss Courtney, you know, you just moved here from Chicago. I used to play there at the Drake Hotel. I worked at the... I know. Yes, marvelous. And the Cape Cod Room. Great blueberry pancakes. So I want to ask you something now that you're here in Los Angeles. What do you think of it so far?
I love it. I love it.
Well, I think we're going to love you. What are you going to sing for us now?
A little unknown tune called If I Only Had a Brain.
Well, you should ask Adam Tunney about that, because that's something he's been wanting to do. But Woolworths went out of business, so he can't get one. And you're the one he introduced me to you.
That's true.
That's right, we met here. And I was sober? Okay. Courtney Freed, ladies and gentlemen. Taking us back to the Wizard of Oz. Love, Harold Arlen.
I could while away the hours conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain, and my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking, I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I'd never thought before, and then I'd
This was her debut here tonight at the Cicada Club, and I think she's got more than just a brain. And I'm holding her. Courtney, thank you so much. I hope you'll come back. Marvelous. Courtney Freed, ladies and gentlemen. Remember her name. I think we'll be seeing her again. I think Mr. DeMille is going to want to say something.
Oh, I wish I only had a brain.
Oh, well, you have one.
And say...
And the first buck you ever made.
Say, folks, how are you enjoying the Johnny Holiday program tonight? Thank you.
Great guests.
Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, we'd have over 4,000 people tune into the broadcast tonight.
Well, I'm delighted about that, and I want to tell you, truthfully, ladies and gentlemen, it means a great deal to me. A lot of us have to work tomorrow, and you came out for this wonderful affair. Now, you know, when I mentioned to you about going to the Avalon Ball, which, by the way, was a fundraiser for something you should look into, which is the Art Deco Society of Los Angeles, and I went because I felt guilty. I'd let my membership lapse. Then I went with Dean and the band, along with another fella. And Keir Morrison was wonderful, and the band was outstanding. Anyway, I made this donation, and you really should get involved with the Art Deco Society of Los Angeles, a great group of people trying to save what's left of our historic buildings here in Los Angeles. And now I'd like to bring to the microphone a young man who I discovered at Siedelmeyer's Milk Bar in Bakersfield, California, some years ago. He's out on probation, and we thought we'd let him come up, and here he is, my friend with a question mark, Adam Tunney. No, don't play that garbage here.
Hey,
Sorry.
Speaking of historic buildings, isn't Johnny Holiday great, ladies and gentlemen?
You haven't even seen my rebar. But, hey, I'm pretty good on the ad-lib, and I don't even use Mora Amsterdam. But you know, Adam, if you were nice to me, I might be able to get a word in with you, for you with my studio.
What does Max Sennett have you doing right now, Mr. Holiday?
Well, it's very nice, very nice. Well, no, Adam has done, I was here on Mother's Day. He had a nice show here on Mother's Day. I luckily have more attendance than Adam did. But, Adam, you've done very, very well for yourself. I must say, you've done very well. I know you haven't earned any money, whereas I have made millions. But I want to tell you, it's a thrill. We had a good time at Avalon, didn't we?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
That's true. Adam and Dean were at this really bad karaoke bar singing songs from the 80s and singing words like, girl. You know, like they have an Osterizer in there.
Can you do that again, Johnny? Let's say one more time.
Girl.
Thought you were having a seizure or
well,
something.
Well, it's a stroke, yes. It's a small stroke. But no, Adam, I'm really glad to have you here. It's been a blast all night long.
It's been a blast.
And truly, when Jen Rooney left the building, she said, I love the fact that you and Adam have such a blast.
A blast.
It's a blast.
It's so cool.
And it is super cool. But ladies and gentlemen, it's great to have my hydrant head friend here who's going to join me in a song. By the way, you'll want to know someone from the Wilson Ham Company is here, and they might want to use you because, you know, they're looking for a new logo.
Am I going to open for you again?
Yeah, you'll close. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sing the only song we know, which was a nice Irving Berlin number, and Junior here is going to help me out. So let's see what we can do.
Sounds good.
Here we go again.
Won't you play a simple melody like my mother sang to me? One with a good old-fashioned harmony. Play a simple melody.
Musical demon, send your honey a dream, and won't you play me some rag? Just change that classical nag to some sweet, beautiful drag. If you can't play from a copy of a tune that is choppy, you'll get all my applause. And that is simply because I want to listen to rag.
You held that note nice. Here we go.
Beautiful demon, send your honey a dream, won't you play me some rag? Just change that classical nag
my mother
to some
sang
sweet,
to me.
beautiful rag. If you copy
with
of
a
a
good
tune that is choppy, you'll
old-fashioned
get all my applause.
harmony.
And that is simply
Play
because
a simple
I wanna listen to
melody.
rap.
Watch your tempo. Watch your
Hey.
tempo. Hey.
You having fun, Johnny?
I'm already burned out here.
Having a blast.
I feel like we're on a riverboat. I think Paul Lines like the song.
Musical demons and you
How do you dream it? Won't you play me some rap?
Slow down
just
now.
change that classical
My
knife
mother
to
sang
some
to
sweet,
me.
beautiful track.
If you will
All right,
play
all right.
Ramadan with a good
So that is choppy, you'll
old-fashioned
get all my applause.
harmony.
Come on now.
And that is simply
Play
because
a
I
simple
wanna listen to
melody.
Play from the copy
for
of a
me.
tune that is choppy, you'll get all of my
old-fashioned
applause.
harmony.
Because
I wanna hear
I wanna
it.
rag the melody. Look out, that ragtime is back.
Thank you, Adam Tunney. Adam Tunney, we'll send him back to the prison later on.
Let's hear it for Johnny Holiday, ladies and gentlemen.
You're very nice, Junior. Thank you so much. Off to the bassinet. Off to the bassinet. What's that? Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a song that I've always enjoyed this one. It's an old tune. Of course, everything I sing seems to be old, doesn't it? But I don't have the clothes or the hair or anything to go with the contemporary tunes. Here's a marvelous old tune. If you want to get the record, get Von DeLeese or Von Monroe singing Red Sails in the Sunset. No one remembers Von DeLeese. I want to hear you too, John.
Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, carry my loved one home safely to me. She sailed in the dawning, all day I've been blue. Red sails in the sunset, I'm trusting in you. Swift wings you must borrow, make straight for the shore. We marry tomorrow, and she goes sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, carry my loved one home safely to me. With wings you must borrow, won't you make it straight for the shore? We marry tomorrow, and she goes sailing no more. For red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, carry my loved one home safely to me.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, boys. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the band, I think, is ready now to take you up to Rose Room or wherever they're going to play. But I want to step aside and let the band do what they do best, which is raise the roof. So here they are, Dean Mora and his Melody Boys. screen, Dean Mora and the Melody Boys. Stand up, boys. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. And some of the finest dancing I've seen here in years. Excellent. And kid, come on up here. I love this boy.
Johnny.
Yeah, look at you. Can you breathe? I mean, are you all right?
I'm doing all right.
Good, because you're as wet as a rag.
Thank you so much. I love this place.
I know. Now, there's Chris, you were doing really well out there. You broke her neck, but that was really good. And then, where's this young man over here? Now, he's part of that dance team, isn't he? What's that?
Yeah. He's at Minja.
That's, no. Mr. DeMille has brought them here, the Hollywood Hotshots, aren't they?
Hollywood Hotshots, Mr. Min.
Thank you, kid. You're outstanding.
And Min and the Hollywood Hotshots will be appearing at the Orpheum Theater June the 29th as part of the Broadway Cavalcade with Dean Mora and his orchestra for a screening of Safety Last, the Harold Lloyd silent picture, and the Buster Keaton classic Cops.
You should be there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the final night of the last remaining seats film festival. It's all on stage.
You're always outstanding.
Not far from the Cicada Club at the historic Orpheum Theater. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Don't miss the Orpheum.
That's right. It's right down the street, folks. You can't beat it. Thank you. And again, I love this band, I swear. You know, if I were 45 years younger, I'd go back into singing again. They make you feel so young. And speaking of young, I think it's young, I want to bring up again, and I hope he hasn't left us because that Route 66, you know, is rather attractive. So I'm going to bring back up my friend and very talented Mr. Eddie Wes. You know, Eddie, several of the guests today have remarked about the fact that you have a rather unique vocal quality. They think you sound quite a bit like Liebert Lombardo. They confuse you, I think, though, with someone else, or maybe Carmen Lombardo. But you really, you know, I first met you in Santa Monica.
That's right.
And I heard you, and I thought you were just amazing. I bought your CD.
So you're the one.
I'm the, well, no, but I love this man. He sings so well, and he sings the songs that we really love. In fact, when Brad Chambers was leaving, he said, this guy, you got to get him a little bit more exposure. And I'm glad to have you here tonight as one of our special guests. What are you going to sing for us, Eddie?
I think we're doing the Ray Evans tune, the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, ladies and gentlemen. And only it could be done by you, Mr. Wakes.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams I've been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Are you sure your name is Eddie Wes?
Thank you.
I tell you, it's just uncanny. Uncanny. You'll never find this in Vegas, I'll tell you. They should find you in Vegas. You should be in Vegas, let me tell you. Because that's where all the work is, you know. Or at the Cicada Club. Eddie, I was hoping you'd do another song, because I think we're going to keep him on the dance floor for a while.
All right, certainly.
What are you going to do? Oh.
Straighten up and fly right.
Well, let's do it.
Posed by Mr.
Eddie Wes,
Nat
straighten
Cole
up and
himself.
fly right.
Thank you.
Buzz bubble bubble by his hair, I put up the boys up. A buzzer took the monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer took the monkey off his back. The monkey dropped his neck and said, now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey, you are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The mother looked the monkey right dead in the eye and said, your story sounds so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and say right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Thank you.
Eddie Wes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for bringing your many talents to our stage tonight. Thank you so much, Eddie. You'll see Eddie again. He'll be back at the Cicada Club. You wait and see. Marvelous. I must say tonight I'm very lucky to have so many guests. You know, years ago when I was a boy living with my Uncle Bing, he used to tell me that the reason why he never took star billing was that if the show flopped, he could blame all of his co-stars, which is why I have so many guests, and I'm very fortunate to have had so many tonight. Here's a number from the show Brigadoon. I hope it brings back a few memories for you. It's called Almost Like Being in Love.
What a day this has been. what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Yeah, here we are. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. And there's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Yes, it's almost like being in love. Now all the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. When that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. Come here. Swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. It's almost like being in love. Thank you, boys. I don't know what happened to me at the end there, but I guess I didn't get enough high octane. Ladies and gentlemen, we always close with this song. We did that many years ago at the Venetian Room, at the Sir Francis Drake, up at the Starlight Roof. So many great memories of my youth, and I'm glad to get to share a little bit of those old songs with you tonight here at the Cicada Club. We'll be back with some special guests on July 31st, so I hope you'll be here. And please remember our friends at the USO. And now I'd like to close with one of my favorite songs from my friend Tony Martin. I'll see you in my dreams, hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charms, lips that once were mine.
I love that name.
Tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see good night, everybody.
So long, folks. We'll see you July 31st here at the Cicada Club. Until next time, God bless. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you, Dee, the Melody Boys, Mr. DeMille, and all my marvelous guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Johnny Holiday Program with Dean Mora and his Melody Boys. I'd like to thank you all for attending tonight's big show here at the Cicada Club. And we hope to see you again very soon. And remember, you can catch Dean Mora 2 weeks from tonight when he presents his Latin airs here at the Cicada Club on June the 5th. But right now, this is Maxwell DeMille wishing you all the best of good luck and good evening.